You can thank me later.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Introducing dated material. Okay, I'm not going to waste any time because we've got an extra special guest in the studio for this question. Let's play that question bumper.
Special guest.
Hey, it's great to be here.
It's Jimmy Fallon, host of The Tonight Show.
I'm a big fan of the game. This is so fun.
Take it away, Jimmy. This question is yours to host.
Okay. If I was a late-night talk show host on March 31st, 1889, what would be the opening joke of my monologue? The phonograph was invented today, truly a record-making achievement. This new theory of relativity is amazing. Maybe. President Grant was sworn in because he'll take any job that involves swearing. Or they opened the Eiffel Tower for those who visit Paris and want to get high.
What'd you guys pick?
Oh, please. Everyone knows the phonograph was invented in 1877.
Isn't it obvious? The Eiffel Tower opened to the public in Paris, France on March 31st, 1889. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, Jimmy.
I actually have a couple of anecdotes if you want to chat about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, we got to move on to the next question. Jimmy Fallon, everybody!
Why don't we do it with three?
Next up, masters of a very small part of the universe. And put away your tiny plastic sword. It's time for a dis or dat. I'm going to list off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a character from the original line of He-Man toys, or a failed social network launched by Google. Answer quick, you'll only have a few seconds to choose between He-Man or Google. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. Here it comes. Wave. Stratos. Orcut. Orco. Blade. Buzz. Fisto. Most of you deserve a high five on that. But player 2, you really boned up that dis or dat.
The binge pipe algorithm has detected hurt feelings.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That's right, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways.
Guess you need to be somewhere, is that it? Okay.
At Binge Pipe, we just want you to be reasonably happy.
I don't need you anymore.
Feast your eyes upon this. This question will play on a loop on TNT. What would I scream if I were shanked in the shank at Shawshank? Stop stabbing my leg, Andy. Stop stabbing my abdomen, Red. Stop stabbing my inner arm, Gil. Or stop stabbing my butt, Rita Hayworth. Okay, let's take a look. That's right, sometimes you just have to choose the weirdest option, even though it's very obviously wrong. That's a shank to the flank. Oh, that's such a Gil thing to do. This answer feels lonely. The shank refers to the leg, specifically the shin. It's time for John Hamm on Rye. Imagine John Hamm got trapped inside the Bukowski book, Ham on Rye. Oh,
Yes, great premise.
Jimmy Fallon, you scared the shit out of me. You're still here? Why?
Well, can I do another question?
Special guest.
You know, we were really only set up for one question. Here, you can do this one.
Thanks. If one Jimmy Fallon is equal to one quart, how many Jimmy Fallons are in a gallon? 2 Fallons, 4 Fallons, 6 Fallons, or 8 Fallons?
So what'd you pick? There are 4 quarts in a gallon, making it a 4 Fallon gallon.
It's a little weird how I was talking about myself in third person in that question. I'm just saying that.
Jimmy Fallon, everybody!
Just odd.
Round 1 is dead to me. Hey, voice, what data have you captured?
These players are currently tied for the lead. Player 2, on the other hand, you're highly valued, but your score is not. We have another screw to help our targeted numbers.
Round 2 screws have crazier effects. Plus, they earn you a bigger bonus for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer quick or you'll end up screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
This is a real party now.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here's one I like to call Timothy Chalamet, I Kiss You.
Do you mind if I mean, there's no chair, but I'll sit in the floor. I could sit in your chair, I guess.
No, you can't.
I just like it here. Is that so hard to believe?
Okay, you know, if you're gonna stay, you have to stay quiet.
Okay.
Just be quiet.
I will. I am now.
Good.
Say
Say Oscar-nominated director Greta Gerwig.
Well, I love Greta Gerwig.
I know, you love everybody.
She's great.
Say Greta Gerwig made a sequel to Lady Bird.
I love it. She should. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it could happen.
It should happen.
Maybe it will. If the sequel were titled Man Bird, who would definitely not be cast?
Good question.
Stop interrupting.
Cook it.
Stop.
On fire, buddy.
What are you doing?
What are the choices?
A drake, a gander,
Maybe.
a peahen,
Please.
or a tiercel.
That was my first car.
Let's see who got it. Drake is a male duck and a rapper.
I bet both.
Of course you have. Look, I'm not going to pretend any of you got this right. Ganders, drakes, and tiercels are all the male versions of common birds, but a peahen
Is a female peacock.
That's right. Dude, seriously, you don't really need to hang around here.
Well, you know what they say, birds of a feather.
Get out of my office together.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Next, this question has no subtext. Which of these movies is about an annoying guest that just will not leave, no matter how many hints the host drops? The Man Who Came to Dinner, The Woman in White, The Man Who Wasn't There, or The Woman Who Loved Elvis? Okay, who chose what? How I wish. The classic farce The Man Who Came to Dinner is about an annoying house guest forced to stay with the stars because he injured himself.
Why is injured underlined?
Well, let's call it Plan B.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Coming up next, Mental Blockbuster. Jimmy, don't you have anywhere to be?
No, dude, I'm here. I'm a special guest. Hey, are you gonna finish the sandwich?
No, you can have it.
Thanks.
It's like a day old.
There's no mayonnaise on there, is there? Doesn't matter. It's good. It's good. There is mayonnaise.
Let's do another question.
Special guest.
Go ahead and read this one.
Which of these appropriately titled movies includes an acting appearance by me, Jimmy Fallon? Oh, I like that this was in first person. Failure to Launch, Almost Famous, Superbad, or The 40-Year-Old Virgin?
Okay, what'd you pick?
Great movie. Oh, come on! I'm very proud of my work in the movie Almost Famous. Hey, Almost Famous. Just like you, Cookie.
Yeah, that's funny.
I mean, compared to me.
Right.
I'm Jimmy Fallon.
I know, you're famous. I get it. How about this one?
Hosting etiquette. You know, Cookie, from one host to another, I feel like you could learn a little something from the world of parasites.
What?
Here. I brought this question to illustrate my point.
Oh, that's odd. If Jimmy Fallon were an emerald cockroach wasp, and I wanted to be a good host to him, what should I let him do? Suck on my skin, live in my rectum, lay eggs in my abdomen, or drill through my brain? Hope you like what you picked.
No, but I would appreciate the offer. Emerald cockroach wasps are the type of parasite that turn their host into a zombie and then fill their bellies with wasp eggs.
Is that a threat?
You know it is, you sick son of a...
You want some of this?
Yeah, I do want some of this. Ow, ow.
Hey, you're in my home.
Okay, I think...
My
Is there
home.
blood? Is there blood?
Oh, you're not going to be able to do your show for 2 weeks.
Call my lawyer. Call my...
You know what? We got to move on.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
There is no hiding from...
In sync? Oh, come on! This better not be about Justin! Don't you ever bring Justin into this picture, man! You understand me? Cookie!
What is your thing with him? I don't even know the guy.
Cookie, I think there's only one way to resolve this tension between us.
You mean like kiss?
Read a question together.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was way off. Which of these kitchen utensils is also a move in synchronized swimming? Lemon squeezer, egg beater,
honey dipper,
or
wooden spoon.
I love this part.
Yeah, but no.
To hold their upper half above water, synchronized swimmers kick their legs like egg beaters. Speaking of treading water, don't you feel this? This bit.
I get it. This isn't working. I'm very, very sorry.
I appreciate it.
But I'm going to have to ask you to leave, Cookie.
What?
You gotta go. Sorry. Security?
This is my...
This is Bill.
Wait,
this is
no.
Bill. He'll take you right out.
You brought your security
It's okay. He'll
to
take
my
you right
studio?
out. He'll take the cuffs off once you get in the car.
Get your hands off of me.
I'm gonna do the jack attack.
Get your... No! No, you're not.
Hey, before you leave, how do I do this? Do you say like, welcome to the jack, welcome to the jack attack?
Will they uncuff me after I tell you?
Let me just, you don't need to be uncuffed, just talk.
All right, it's uncomfortable, but okay. Welcome to the Jack Attack.
Welcome to the Jack Attack.
When you see an answer,
When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make, and more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget,
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. All the single letters. Pick the single letter answers that fit. Good luck.
Player one wins!
What a rush. Thank you for having me, Cookie. You are the best. Now I'm gonna hop on my motorcycle and get out of here.
Wow. I think I'm gonna miss him.
Goodbye, Cookie!
Bye, Jimmy.
I'm outside in the parking lot. Can you hear me?
Yeah!
Love you, man. By the way, I gave you a fake email. That's not my real email.
I know!
Okay.
I never believed it was real! Bye, Jimmy.
You don't know Jack! You don't know Jack! Oldies Radio!
Schmitty here, host of You Don't Know Jack Oldies Radio.
Binge Pipe is the only streaming service to determine that people really needed to hear a voice talking to them all the time when they first interacted with the user interface. And we refuse to course correct on that decision. Binge Pipe offers a new service where we explain to your mom what happened in the part of the show she was watching after she fell asleep.
So who is he?
Her son.
Oh, wait, what now?
What do you remember?
I remember a party. For the one guy?
That's her son.
Is he the handsome one?
Yes.
With the beard?
No. Wait. No.
I'm confused.
Binge Pipe. We're patient.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by the Roller Coaster Attendant Society, which reminds you to always... injury or death.
Ugh. Home from another day as a busy CEO, and the last thing I have time for is making dinner.
We hear you, Karen. Why not try the box?
The box?
Each week, a box of Harvest Fresh ingredients arrives at your door, along with fun, easy recipes. Take back that grueling time in the kitchen and spend it with your loved ones at the table.
That's great. If only I didn't have to spend hours online shopping for my next power suit.
But that's in the box too.
What?
Yup, send in your measurements, and you'll receive perfectly tailored outfits that'll wow them in the boardroom. You see, the box is all about giving you the things you need, so you can get back to the things that matter.
All right. What What's the catch?
No catch. Sign up today and get ready for your first shipment of everything your life is missing. Food, clothing, a book, a gift, a lesson, a challenge.
A challenge?
Sure, a situation that'll help you find strength you didn't know you possessed by pushing you to the breaking point.
I don't think I want that.
Oh, you weren't listening, Karen. The box doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you need.
I mean, is the box dangerous?
Here's a better question. Is anything of value in this world completely not dangerous? The point is, what comes in the box will be tailored to your modern needs and weaknesses. And it sounds like the box just arrived.
But I don't want it right now. I'm not ready.
Oh, I think the box will decide when you're ready. Why put off the inevitable, Karen? It's just a box. Go on and open it. Open it.
I think I can get out through the bathroom window. But my keys in my purse. My keys aren't in my purse!
Yes, Karen, run away. That's what you do. But someday the gas and money will be gone, and the box will be waiting. For now, I leave you with one last warning. Some recipes may contain nuts. The box not available in Rhode Island.
So we did some digging, and Kara, the guy you've been talking to online, isn't who he says he is.
Oh no, did I get catfished?
Well, in this case, it was more than one person doing it, so we call it getting groupered.
It was a whole group?
And they did it on purpose.
That one's not a fish.
Looks like someone went to school.
I'm done here.
To play, go to the website on your screen and enter the room code. Our algorithm tells us you will find these 4 letters hilarious. Binge Pipe hopes everyone is enjoying the party. Have you met You Don't Know Jack? Binge Pipe. The all-seeing elder gods are hungry.
Welcome to the game. I'm Cookie Masterson, and a quick warning, if you are pregnant, you technically count as 2 players, so divide scores accordingly. Looks like a good group. Be careful not to have too much fun, or you might coalesce into a makeshift family that's really there for each other in times of trouble. So let's dive in.
Time for question 1.
To get started, speak directly to God at 3 p.m. Eastern. If God did a Reddit AMA, what question would you expect from Angry Job 42? Did you really ruin my life to win an argument? What's the ETA on getting me out of this big fish? Any chance you can make my wife not be a pile of salt? Or why am I rounding up 2 of every animal again? Let's see how that shook out. Right. About now you should feel ashamed. God tested Job's patience with hardships after Satan wagered that Job would turn on God in tough times.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Up next, Tom Hardy Boys. The Revenant, Mad Max, Bane. I love Tom Hardy, but I cannot understand anything he's ever said in a movie. It always sounds like this. If Tom Hardy actually lost the ability to speak coherently, what part of the brain might he have damaged? The hypothalamus, Broca's area, the hypoglossal area, or the medulla? So who got it? Damage to Broca's area creates a condition where a person can understand language but cannot speak coherently. Apparently, if the area is damaged, the person doesn't even know they fart rain macadamia moo moo Delaware. Very sad.
Why don't we do it with 3?
Coming up, 2 titans face off. And run! Run for your life! It's time for a dis or dat! I'm gonna read off 7 things, and for each one, tell me if it describes Nicolas Cage, the Hollywood actor, Godzilla, the king of all monsters, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Nicolas Cage, Godzilla, or both. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Ready? Let's go. Has a dinosaur named after them. Has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Served as a UN Goodwill Ambassador. Their tomb is a large pyramid. Named after a comic book character. Inspired a Blue Oyster Cult song. Has starred in over 90 movies. It took real teamwork to be this bad. But player 3, you just plain sucked at that this or dat.
Customer satisfaction seems to have dipped.
Sounds like it's screw time.
Haha, that's correct, Binge Pipe employee Cookie Masterson. Screwing during a question makes life a little tougher for all the other players in a variety of enjoyable ways. And you'll receive a bonus for each player who chooses incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
You're welcome, devoted customer.
I don't need you anymore.
Oh, here's a good one. The Room with the View. What line of dialogue would you hear from Tommy Wiseau in a terrible movie called The Room? Oh, hi, toe jam. Oh, hi, belly button lip. What's this? Player 3 decided to screw. You don't mind reading the fine print, right? Who picked what? Oh, bye, points. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. Room is a fancy name for those gunky things that form on your eyes when you sleep. As seen in the Academy Award-winning The Disaster Ophthalmologist. Nicely done with that screw, player 3. This is your cash now. Let's try type equals squiggly bracket female comma entertainer squiggly bracket.
Accept all cookies, don't clear your cache. It's time for data mining.
You know, Binge Pipe goes the extra mile by getting to know you through your personal information.
But we have so much, we need help identifying data from our most famous users. Any hot singles in Chicago? Any living singles in my area? Where should I go on my girls' trip to find these elusive singles? Whose search history have we acquired? Jada Pinkett Smith, Wanda Sykes, Queen Latifah, or Brandy?
What'd you guys pick? Queen Latifah starred in Chicago and Girls Trip and was the lead character in the sitcom Living Single.
Queen Latifah does not actually hold royal power. It's just a name like Dr. Pepper or the Binge Pipe Privacy Agreement.
That's the end of round 1. This leaderboard is brought to you by Binge Pipe.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 4, on the other hand, you're making everyone feel bad. The data we have acquired demonstrates a need for an additional screw.
And don't forget, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't be shy about using that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You're doing so well, Cookie.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, remember Third Rock from the Sun? Suppose NBC rebooted Third Rock, but set it on Jupiter instead of Earth. What would be the most appropriate name for the new show? 6th Rock from the Sun, 1st Gas Giant from the Sun, 4th Inner Planet from the Sun, or last Multi-Mooned Planet from the Sun? Well, what do you know? Player 4 just screwed the room. I really hope you have auto-rotate on. Hope you like what you picked. I'd show you multiple moons, but my zipper's stuck. Jupiter is the gas giant closest to our sun. I'll bet gas giant and our sun are phrases often spoken by French Stewart's parents. Look, all the questions can't be about memes. Way to screw player 4. Spend this wisely.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
Here's one for you. Say my name. No, seriously, say my name. You know that Irish actress from Atonement and Lady Bird in Brooklyn? Yeah, sure you do. How do you pronounce, her name? Saoirse Ronan, Saoirse Ronan, Saors Ronan, or Seorais Ronan? So who got it? Let's call this a teaching moment. Saoirse says that's the correct way to say her name. Now when you run into her at cocktail parties, you don't have to say, "Hey there," not exactly Dakota Fanning.
Hey, question.
The algorithm demands your input. Would you like a loud question or a quiet question? Contribute your percentage of the choice now. Here are the consequences of your choices. We graciously accept your choice.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Take a good look at a loud question. Which of these songs is on the Rihanna album Loud? Take it off! Man down! What the hell? Or boom boom pow! So what'd you pick? Wrong! I can see why you would think that, but no! Man Down is a track on the 2010 Rihanna album Loud. I'm sorry. I use the volume usually reserved for my cats when they hop on furniture. Here we have 12 small steps for man. Imagine you're planning a girls' trip with a single goal. Rosé all day. Considering the length of its days, which of these destinations would allow you to drink wine for the longest period of time? Venus, Jupiter, Mercury, or Uranus? Okay, who chose what? When it comes to serious drinking, there are no silver medals or Pabst Blue Ribbons. 1 day on Venus is equal to 243 Earth days, so you better hit a discount liquor store before you go. This one's called Star Accords. If the nations of Earth convinced Star Wars villain Kylo Ren to sign the real-life Outer Space Treaty, which of these evil acts would he still be able to commit without breaking it? Sending a spy droid to Mars without UN approval, launching a third Death Star to Earth's orbit, building a Starkiller base on the Moon, or claiming Pluto in the name of the First Order? Okay, what'd you pick? Nope, weapons of mass destruction are not allowed in space, and neither are tired plot devices. Remember this moment. All these other evil schemes would be prohibited by the Outer Space Treaty, but the treaty specifically states that any nation can explore space, the moon, and other celestial bodies. So sending up a robot wouldn't break any rules. These aren't the droids you're looking for, they're the droids looking for you. You made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And... I see you already know the rules. Here's your clue. Centenarians only. I hope you can guess which things are over 100 years old. Good luck. Player one's got it! Way to go, Player One. That was a hell of a performance. In fact, this very well might be the greatest moment of your life. So go ahead and savor it before you remember.
You don't know Jack!
Hey, I'm Nolan. Follow me as I travel the world with only a backpack, a plan, and a credit card that never runs out of money.
The Trust Fund Traveler. New episodes premiere during your work shift.
I love the relish that is coming through in this buttercream frosting, but I'm not tasting enough hot dog in the cupcake itself.
So your kid's bike got ran over by a car. We fixed the frame, replaced the tires, and gave it a new paint job.
But how's my son?
We left him under the car because he's not a bike.
Oh God, no. No, I'm changing.
Something's happening to all the boys at Rosedale High.
Yeah, it's puberty.
I thought this would have happened sooner.
I'm insufferable.
I'm just some dude that still has his old roommate's password.
I'm gonna live forever.
We are Binge Pipe!
So everyone has disappeared?
More like half the population.
Of Earth?
That we know of yet.
Binge Pipe offers everything you need, including menu screen. Binge Pipe understands the streaming service needs of the next generation. That's why our CEO is 7 years old. Have questions? Call our Binge Pipe customer support party line.
Hi, I'm locked out of my account.
Is that the same bald man who was in the other scene?
Hi, I fast-forwarded it too far. Can someone tell me how to rewind?
Anybody near Dallas, want to make out?
I'm sorry, is there a Binge Pipe representative in here? Representative. Representative.
You'll figure it out together.
But is it the same?
Oh, okay, it's a different bald guy.
Thank you.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Bob's Shoes. Not only are Bob's Shoes one of the most comfortable pairs of shoes you'll ever own, but for every pair we sell, we donate another pair to kids in need. But if you return a pair, we take a pair away from a kid in need. Bob's Shoes. You better order the right size.
Ba-do-do, just cleaning out my fingernails. Ba-doo.
Introducing America's Secret Singers.
Sandwich. I got a pastrami sandwich.
A singing competition show composed entirely of videos of people who didn't know their webcams were on.
Where's the stamps? Ba-dum-bum-bum. My bills are overdue.
The singer with the most online votes will receive $10,000.
Binge Pipe, in an effort to taint your childhood memories, has decided to bring back You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, nobody be a hero and we'll all get out fine.
I'm Cookie Masterson, and I am definitely not hosting this from my bathroom. But maybe open a window, just in case. All right, you ragtag crew of misfits, time to band together to compete separately. All right, we're taking off.
Time for question one.
To get things started, Felicia, Day of Atonement. Which memoir is by Felicia? Sorry, why did I read it that way? Okay, let's try that again. Which memoir is by Felicia? I did it again. But which one is, by Felicia? Wild, You're Never Weird on the Internet, Almost, I Feel Bad About My Neck, or I Am Malala. Let's see who got it. Whoa, whoa! You're Never Weird on the Internet, Almost, is the title of the memoir by New York Times bestselling author Felicia Day. And I'll read anything. Bye, Felicia. Damn it!
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one Go Against the Migraine. According to Matrix rules, based on its color, which pill should I swallow if I want to continue my blissful ignorance of illusion? Tylenol regular strength, Aleve, Motrin IB, or Advil? Let's see how that shook out. Aleve makes blue pills, which, according to the Matrix, is the pill sheep take to remain sheep. Here we go. Okay, let's continue this game.
Why don't we do it with Creed?
This one's known as running a sparkling clean campaign. And oh joy, it's a dis or dat. I'm going to read 7 names, and for each, I want you to tell me if it's a political action committee, you know, the kind that privately raise money to influence elections, or part of the name of a detergent packet for laundry or dishes, you know, like Tide Pods. Don't think too hard. I'm only giving you a few seconds to decide between a political action committee or a detergent pod. And you're all doing this together, so pay attention. Ready? Good. Heartland Values Pack. Vivid White Bright Pack. Three-in-one Power Pack. Pride Pack. Pack. Platinum Action Pack. Almighty Pack. Way to go, most of you. But player 1, you couldn't have done much worse.
Oh, Binge Pipe diagnosticates that someone is pouting.
Looks like it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Use the screw to make answering a question harder for all the other players. The results may surprise you, and you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
I couldn't have said it better myself, apparently.
Perks you can only get through Binge Pipe.
Try this on for size. For whom the doorbell tolls. Knock knock. Who's there? The first person to make a knock knock joke. Mark Twain who? Oscar Wilde who? Roald Dahl who? Or William Shakespeare who? I love this part. Orange, you glad you didn't guess banana? You know what? Nobody got it. Let's just cut to the chase. William Shakespeare is the first author to use the phrase, knock knock who's there, to set up a joke in recorded history. This bit is almost as good as when Hamlet contemplated why the fowl trespassed the country path. Why not try, you're a tool? Which 4 tools hang on that little iron thingy next to a fireplace? Shovel, broom, saw, tongs, poker, saw, hook, tongs, poker, saw, broom, hook, or poker, shovel, broom, tongs. Well. Player 1 just let loose a screw. No vowels for you. And how'd we do? Yep, these are the main 4 that hang on that thing. My granddad used to say a proper fire must be poked, shoveled, broomed, and tonged. That's it for round 1. Remember, these numbers also serve as your personality rankings.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, You are not good at doing this. Looks like someone needs a little more help.
And keep in mind, round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So do not be afraid to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and by the way, all the cash in round 2 is doubled, in case you care about things like that.
Now that's good game design.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Coming up next, not what I superintended. Which description of a super TV program demonstrates the quantum superposition principle? Supergirl increases in strength but not size. Super Bowl teams never physically interact. Supernatural isn't as good as it will be. Or superior donuts are every flavor until I see them. Okay, let's take a look. Apparently, quantum theory is your kryptonite. Well, nobody got this one, so let's just move on with our lives. The superlative position is the theory a system exists in all states before it is measured.
J'ai mangé tous les œufs. 7.
This one's known as the finer things. Things get a little silly around here sometimes, which is why I like to look at serious works of art. Georges-Pierre Seurat's famous painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of Le Grand Jatte, is a classic example of pointillism featuring a tranquil scene in a park and... Wait a minute. Is that? What the... It couldn't be. There's a naked lady in this painting. There's a monkey on a leash, a man in a tree wearing a cape, or a clown. No, wait. Oh, look out. Player 3 used that screw. Good luck following the bouncing answer. What'd you guys pick? Keep your mind out of the Guggenheim. I see you've taken some artistic liberties with the truth. A Sunday on Le Grand Jatte does feature a woman walking a monkey on a leash. I wish all classic paintings featured monkeys, but The Last Supper would be kind of a mess. Nice use of the screw, Player 3. Here's your extra cash.
Hey, question.
Binge Pipe now offers content surveys. Would you like a question you know or a question you wish you didn't know? Use your device to select your preference. The votes are in. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Oh, here's a good one. A question you wish you didn't know. Well, you asked for it. What is one major source of natural vanilla flavoring? Pig butts, beaver butts, duck butts, or fish butts? Let's see how that shook out. Beaver butts produce castoreum, an anal goop that smells like vanilla and is often used in food under the name natural flavoring. Can I offer anyone a beaver butt latte? Light on the anal goop? How about this one? Wine not. What would a somnambulistic sommelier say? I suggest wines on a tightrope. I suggest wines in my sleep. I suggest wines in an active volcanic crater. Or I suggest wines in a deep, low voice. Let's see who got it. The bad news is your answer. Somnambulism is a technical term for sleepwalking. It's also called noctambulism. It's also called the reason I wasn't allowed to have sleepovers.
¿Sabes qué es lindo? 10 perritos.
It's time for... Sometimes I like to pretend to be a little cowboy made out of human bones. Howdy, partner. I'm a human bone cowboy. I'm looking for some stirrups, but I'm unfamiliar with this here human skeleton. Can you direct me to the stirrup bone? It's up there in that there ear. I reckon it's in the hands. Now, looky here. It's in the heel, or so far as I know, it's at the base of the spine. Okay, who chose what? The stirrup bone. The stirrup bone is the smallest bone in the body. It relays sound vibrations from the middle ear to the inner ear. Yeah, usually when I play that character, it's a foreplay thing, but, you know, it's kind of fun to do it at work, too. It's time for the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And don't forget, it's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Follow the yellow brick road. Now, what did Dorothy warn me about again? Good luck. Player 2 wins! Congratulations, Player 2. Squeaking by with a win like a mouse with nothing to lose. Way to go. But keep in mind...
You don't know Jack!
Enjoy this exclusive behind-the-scenes content from You Don't Know Jack.
Hey, I'm Alice. I'm a writer here at Jackbox Games. Just wanted to apologize real quick.
Binge Pipe is devoted to education, but will still present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, bringing yesterday into the future today.
Hello, I'm Cookie Masterson, and as a child I was bitten by a radioactive trivia host. Then my uncle died, so I have to do this. I've never met a group of players I didn't like, because I refuse to interact with you people in person. Okay, let's light this sucker.
Time for question 1.
First, movie pass-fail. What would be a good study book for a filmmaker who wants to pass the Bechdel test? Farting for Dummies, Goldfish for Dummies, Drowning for Dummies, or Women for Dummies? Okay, what'd you pick? In order for a film to pass the Bechdel test, it must feature at least two women having a conversation about anything other than men. Honestly, if you have to read this book, maybe just stick to making movies about farts.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Here we have The Quick Brown the Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. Just take that in for a moment. Okay. Arrange the letters from the title of this question into alphabetical order for me. Brown dog, fox, jumped lazy over quick, the. Brown dog jumped fox lazy quick over the. Brown dog, fox jumped lazy over quick, the. Or brown dog jumped fox lazy over quick, the. And how'd we do? The title of this question was The Quick Brown the Fox Jumped Over the Lazy Dog. It's a classic pangram, but I snuck another the in there, so alphabetically it goes Brown Dog Fox Jumped Lazy Over Quick, the. True story. I once had a brown dog fox. He was always jumping lazy over quick, the. So, this is actually surprisingly accurate.
Why don't we do it with three?
Here's one for you. Mackie D's. And it's an Irish, Scottish, dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 celebrity names, and for each I want you to tell me if their last name starts with a Mac or their last name starts with a Mick. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between Mac or Mick. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. James McAvoy. Ewan McGregor. Ian McKellen. Tim McGraw. McDonald. Shirley MacLaine. Seth MacFarlane. It turns out most people are average. Weird. But player 2, you really whizzed that dis or dat down your leg.
Proactive measures have been enacted for customer fidelity.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Your failure has earned you a screw.
You want to use that sucker on the other players to trip them up during a question.
Haha! Happy to engage with you.
I don't need you anymore.
Next up, hot privates in your area. What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? So what'd you pick? A little low, would not answer again. Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken. This one's called Expressionist Yourself. If painter Edvard Munch shared his most popular work on social media today, what would he caption it? I'm dead, I'm screaming, I'm crying, or I'm shook. Hope you like what you picked. Munch is the creator of the famous series of expressionist paintings, The Scream. Not to be confused with my artistic phase, which many of my peers refer to as the cringe. Round 1 is history. Numbers don't lie. Let's take a look.
Currently, player 1 is in the lead. Player 3, on the other hand, there's a soft spot on every apple. It's you. When the going gets tough, the tough gets another screw.
And remember, round 2 screws screw even harder. And you'll net more cash for each player that answers wrong. So don't forget to use that thing. The rest of you better answer fast if you don't want to be screwed. Oh, and did I mention all the money's doubled in round 2?
You can take that to the bank.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Up next, Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein?
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. It's monster.
As of 2017, the subject of the most expensive TV show ever made. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? So who got it? Yeah, way to be wrong. Netflix's The Crown, about the life of Queen Elizabeth, costs $130 million per season, making it the most expensive show ever produced. You know, for half that, I can make you a decent show about a Frankenstein octopus.
La vie est un canard. 7.
Here's one I like to call, what if they read Game of Thrones in Game of Thrones? What Ian McEwan novel would Cersei Lannister and her brother Jaime most identify with and enjoy as part of their winter book club? Amsterdam, The Children Act, The Cement Garden, or Atonement? Uh-oh. Player 3 just let loose a screw. Embrace the change, or don't. I love this part. Well, now you have a wrong to atone for. Let's save ourselves some time. Ian McEwan's The Cement Garden is about a brother and sister who fall in love, so that would really speak to Cersei and Jaime Lannister. Spoiler warning, The Cement Garden would be a great nickname for Jorah Mormont. Nicely screwed, Player 3. Enjoy your cash. Oh, and it looks like we've got some name changes. It really suits you.
Hey, question!
At Binge Pipe, we value your needs. Would you like a question that kills 2 birds with 1 stone, or a question that kills 1 bird with 2 stones? Vote on your devices now. Your choices cancel each other out. Binge Pipe will choose for you.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Next, a question that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. This question has been arrested under suspicion of murder. The victim, 2 birds. The weapon, 1 stone. Which of the following items in this question's possession could be the murder weapon? You know, because it's a type of stone. Pharaoh, diorite, triticale, or amaranth? Who picked what? Pharaoh, triticale, and amaranth are all whole grains. Diorite is the only stone. Okay, all jokes aside, this question is in custody for bird murder now, so we have to take it away. Thanks for your help. And now, dial ah for murder. Which murderer committed the worst crime but has the mildest burn? First-degree murderer with third-degree burns, first-degree murderer with first-degree burns, second-degree murderer with first-degree burns, or second-degree murderer with second-degree burns? Let's see who got it. First-degree murder is the most serious murder conviction in the U.S., yet a first-degree burn is the least serious type of burn. Now, how do they sentence arsonists? Coming up, please approach the wench. Suppose in the courtroom finale of Once Upon a Time, Excalibur becomes inadmissible as evidence in Cinderella's case because it was discovered through an illegally obtained magic mirror. What real-world legal doctrine is this? Fruit from the poisonous tree, music from the broken record, water from the cursed well, or bread from the bewitched oven? What'd you guys pick? This is the real name of the doctrine that excludes evidence from being submitted in court if it was found due to illegally obtained evidence. Remember, never accept apples from witches or legal advice from talking furniture. They're not barristers, they're banisters. Welcome to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on your device. The faster you pick a right answer, the more cash you make. And more than one answer can be right. But each time you're wrong, I'm taking some cash away. And be careful. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Just add land. Which of these can you add land to and have it fit? Watch the spelling. Petite Elf seems redundant, but wins! Nice work, player 2. You should be proud that you barely didn't lose. Makes sense because...
You don't know Jack!
Objection! Your Honor, this witness is clearly just a tugboat in a trench coat.
We here at Making Murders just want to, I guess, apologize? You know, for making so many murders. Sorry about that. Our bad.
Binge Pipe is totally freaking pumped to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, you might as well trust us.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and shadowing me today is... Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
That's because I didn't give it to you.
Okay, this guy's giving off some really weird vibes. Hey, it's all my favorite people! And also, player 3 is here. Alright, let's move.
Time for question 1.
To get things rolling, avenge me. Which member of the superhero team, the Avengers, is also the king of Wakanda? T'Challa, 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 or T'Challa? So who got it? That's the correct spelling of T'Challa, the Black Panther.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
I call this one Sooner or Later. Time for another round of, oh my God, don't move. Stay completely still. Okay, the national animal of France is right behind you. Just be calm, and eventually, it will get bored and swim away. It will ruffle its feathers and strut off peacefully. It will show its teeth, but just growl. Or it will crawl under a rock very, very slowly. Hope you like what you picked. The national animal of France is the Gallic rooster. And it looks like... Whew, okay, it's gone. You'd be surprised how many of our contestants are killed by roosters.
Why don't we do it with free?
There is no hiding from a reality show named Desire. And let's step out on the veranda for a dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a cast member of the reality show Southern Charm or a character from a Tennessee Williams play. Answer quick. You'll only have a few seconds to choose between Southern Charm or Tennessee Williams. And you're all doing this together, so focus up. Okay, let's do it. Blanche Dubois,